What's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is your boy Marlon. We are back at it again here with another video. So if this is your first time watching, don't hesitate to hit that subscribe button. Turn on that post notification bell so you never miss out on the daily updates that we have here on the channel when it comes to PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. All right, so top of the day, we're talking about the PlayStation 5 Pro. So apparently we got the first game for the PlayStation 5 Pro via a source code. Some data miners were able to find the code name for the PS5 Pro, which it's called Trinity, in some source codes for No Man's Sky. Now, I haven't touched No Man's Sky in a very long time, and needless to say, yeah, data miners were able to check it out in terms of what's going on, the update that they're working on right now for PlayStation 5 Pro. And let me just tell you guys right off the bat, before we take a look at this article, it's not a big jump, all right, in terms of like visual performance or whatever the case may be, because it's more of a resolution type thing that they're talking about here. And just look at the PS5 Pro, like I've originally said, as an enhancer where it's going to make your resolution a bit more stable. So for instance, what they're talking about here is dynamic 4K, right? Essentially, the PS5 Pro is going to make it more 4K than dynamic, all right? Or at least keep it at a native resolution versus a dynamic resolution. That's it. So don't go into this expecting no crazy jump. Also, we're hearing that the PS5 Pro, according to Kepler, a very reliable source when it comes to AMD and Intel news and information or leaks, he's saying that the PS5 Pro is also going to be packing RDNA 4 like features, okay, baked in there, because AMD is working on their 8000 series GPUs, and this is one of the feature sets that is supposed to be in the PS5 Pro as well. So let's go ahead, let's take a look at all this information. Make sure you guys give the video a thumbs up and share it out. I will have a live discussion on all this with you guys later on, so let's take it away. As you guys can see right here off the rip, it says PS5 Pro is seemingly starting to appear in source code. Pro tip. And this is coming from pushsquare.com. It says more speculations about the imminent arrival of the PS5 Pro circulating on social media, where it appears that the source code for No Man's Sky's newest update includes a reference to the supercharged hardware. Eagle-eyed data miners spotted reference to a graphics profile named Trinity, which is rumored codename of the new console. Sony has frequently used names from the Matrix internally labeled unannounced products, and this is that bomber boy. No Man's Sky spoilers graphics preset. Okay, options for Trinity, apparent internal code name for PS5 Pro, standard PS5 graphics preset for comparison. And again, they show from 0.6 to 0.8. So it's not necessarily gonna be like a huge jump or anything like that in terms of visual performance. It's just going to bring you closer to 4K from that dynamic 4K when it comes to the base PS5. So that's pretty much it, man. Just to kind of give you guys a little bit more context. So basically from high to ultra, similar to how PC handle things, where you go from high graphics preset to ultra preset, kind of giving y'all a little context there. Also, I really wanted to highlight something here. So Kepler, he's a very reliable person when it comes to a lot of these leaks and stuff. He said some of the new RT features coming with GFX12 RDNA 4. Most, if not all, of these should be in the PS5 Pro 2. So it's going to have double the ray tracing intersect engine. It's going to have the RT instance node transform and 64B RT node and ray tracing par optimization. So there is that one there, and it's going to have some change flags enabled in bar centrics to simplify detections of procedural nodes, and BVH footprint improvement and RT support for OBB and instance node intersection. So There is all of that, man. And it's crazy right now. So it seems as though that Hello Games is working on their patch for the PlayStation 5 Pro. Obviously, this is in early stages right now in terms of the actual update, you know, fully being ready to go. It might be a little bit much more higher than this in terms of the performance gains, or it might just be the same. Now, I've said this numerous of times before when it comes to PlayStation 5 Pro. Think of it as the PS4 Pro, right? How the PS4 Pro literally did, you know, checkerboard 4K. It was not really native 4K. In this sense, with the base PS5, we don't necessarily have a lot of games, right, that are native 4K 60. Okay, so being that the PS5 Pro is going to come in and say, okay, well, there's not a lot of games that are native 4K. The PS5 will get you dynamic resolution. The PS5 Pro will get you more of a native resolution. Same thing with the frame rate. Like a lot of people complained about, you know, Final Fantasy 16 and saying that the frame rate is all over the place. Well, the PS5 Pro is supposed to be able to do its job and make that frame rate a bit more stable. Now, some people are looking at this particular code name, source code leak, and saying that the PS5 Pro is a waste of time. And it's just like, it's kind of too early right now, because this is the only thing that we have found out about, you know, when it comes to PS5 Pro in terms of a update, a developer working on an update for the PS5 Pro right now. Obviously, everything is going to be on a case-by-case basis, and a lot of people really want Sony to come out already and announce this console. And I do believe that Sony will come out eventually. They like to, you know, drag their feet, or whenever they're ready, they're ready. Some people are even saying, hey, well, what about GTA 6? How is that going to be? And I can see a similar thing here based off of this No Man's Sky update, where it's like, okay, on the base PS5, it's dynamic 4K when it comes to GTA 6. And then on the PS5 Pro, it's native 4K, right? So with those ideas in my head, or with that example in my head, I'm like, okay, well, I can kind of see how the PS5 Pro is going to be. So yeah, I mean, that's typically it, guys. I want to know what you guys think. Is this something that you're interested in buying? I mean, we don't even have a price to go off of yet. As far as we know, I think that the PS5 Pro is probably going to be retailing for at least, what, $600 minimum, or maybe a little bit higher than that. I do know that Sony's going to have to get that ball rolling very, very soon. I mean, August is around the corner right now, and then September, and then obviously they're going to be at Tokyo Game Show. So yeah, they need to get this console out there so that people can get hyped for this console. People can find out all the details, and it's going to be interesting to see how many developers are going to have their game patched and ready to go with the certification that Sony wants them to have. That's also going to be interesting as well. How many third-party developers? I mean, maybe we might see some first-party games being patched for Pro and ready to go when they show it off. Obviously, the bigger stuff like Wolverine, Death Stranding 2, and the likes are probably going to be enhanced for PlayStation 5 Pro, especially Ghost of Tsushima 2, which I'm very much so excited about. Also, you got to factor in Spider-Man, you know, DLC as well. Like, how are those, you know, first party games are going to take advantage of Pro so that we can actually see some of the information here. So yeah, come out. Let me know y'all thoughts in the comment section. Hit that like button for me, guys. Share out the video. I love you guys. Be blessed, be easy, and I'll see you guys in the next one. And we'll discuss this later on today live, and we'll take it away from there. All right, guys. Peace.